All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and get started here. So everybody's staring right into the sun. Sorry about that as we got stuff set up. This seemed like the best area for multiple reasons to set up here. So we'd like to start out by welcoming everybody to our unveiling here. It's been a long time in the making. We've got lots of special guests here. I'm sure I'll miss some people, but we've got Steve McClure here. We've got Andy Goldman out there from the county board. We've got Tracy Shepard, who used to sit on the council with us, that's now on the county board. Tracy was a big part in getting this park started back in the planning stages. We've got Joe Powell here, who was on the council and mayor in the past, but Joe was around when we started planning all this as well. We've got the Auburn Activities Committee that's going to be helping in the concessions after we get done here. We invited Lynn Pignon. She's done a lot with Auburn history in the past, and we wanted her here. We've obviously got the media here. We've got the paper. We've got Channel 20, Fox 55 here as well, taping all this. So just want to welcome everybody and thank you for coming. This is great to see this many people here. So just want to start out a little bit and tell everybody how we got to this point. The last time I might ever say these words is Redbud Park. It'd be kind of unfair to say that we wouldn't be standing here today if it wasn't for Redbud Park. However many years ago it was when the tax started, most of that money is kind of in what you see here today is what made that happen. So hopefully this beautiful park will help put that to bed as the final nail in the coffin there. So we've learned a lot throughout the years. Listening to people talk about what they want in the parks. And I'm going to turn this over to Ben Royer here for a moment so he can talk about how we got to this point in the survey and the planning aspects.
Thank you, Larry. Yeah, so I won't keep you in the sun for too long. So about 4 or 5 years ago, we started having a conversation amongst the Parks Committee and the Council about what we could do for our community in our parks. And we concluded that the best way to do that, to get that answer, would be to ask the people. So we partnered with Laura Payne. She's the director of the Office of Recreation and Park Resources at the University of Illinois. Some of you might remember the survey that you got in the mail. We conducted a townwide survey that was designed to get a better understanding of what people wanted. And not just what they wanted, but the feasibility of what we could do with our budget to bring that to our community. So I want to thank the citizens for contributing to that response. We actually were told that we got one of the largest responses out of any community that those types of surveys are sent out. So kudos to the community for giving us the detailed information that we needed as to what you wanted in a park and what we could do. It was with that data that we were able to apply for and leverage getting a grant from the state of Illinois through the Outside program and Benton Associates. It's the Open Space Lands Acquisition and Development Program. With that survey, it garnered us additional consideration. We ultimately won about $400,000 in matching grant money to help build the park that you see behind us today. So I want to thank the University of Illinois, Benton Associates, obviously, for those things. And there's plenty of people here to thank. I'm sure we're all going to talk. O'Shea Builders, my colleagues. I want to actually make a point to thank TJ and the guys. They've done a great job, and they're going to be the ones taking care of this park after we cut the ribbon today. But most importantly, the community for trusting us to send out that survey, get the feedback, and then we listen to that feedback, and we built what we hope you guys can all enjoy.
All right, so Ben kind of talked a little bit about what I had down here next, thanking obviously a lot of our subcontractors, Benton's, O'Shea. The one that he didn't mention that I want to make sure we gave a big thanks to would be Royale Communications. This park has state-of-the-art cameras and internet up here to where we can see and zoom in on any part of this park, so hopefully that'll help keep it safe and in better shape for many, many years to come. So at this time, I would like to invite Benton Associates up to talk for a moment. They were the ones that helped us get all this planning in place, as Ben said, helped us get the grants in place and whatnot to make this happen. So here's Greg.
Well, thank you all. And this is the part that I love, is seeing the little kids play in the park. But every project, there has to be a successful team. And if you can look here, here is the team that put this together from start to finish, and that's why we're all here today. So I do want to thank everybody from the Department of Natural Resources, the city, the council, the mayor, and TJ for helping out and everything and keeping it going. So this is what today is all about, is letting the people have fun. And we all want to thank you very much. All righty?
Nice job. All right, the next person I'd like to invite up would be from O'Shea Builders. A lot of you guys out there are going to recognize the face. This is a proud crowning achievement for this young man as he got to work in his hometown on this project, and it really made us excited too when we found out that he was going to be doing it. So we've got Evan from O'Shea Builders.
Evan Dorks, O'Shea Builders, project manager. As a project manager, it was an honor to oversee this project with someone that grew up down the street. It was incredible to see what this park turned into. It's been a significant part of our town for decades, and it's really served as a central hub over the years. So now what we have is something that kind of pass on to the next generation, reflect what we had, but move forward and really enjoy it. It's fun for all ages, from pickleball to the jungle gym. Excited for future gatherings as well. Very excited to hear that the Labor Day picnic will be back. It's always been a fun tradition in this park specifically. And then thanking everyone at the city, really the backbone of this town, and every decision they made was with the Auburn citizen in mind. So everything we did throughout the whole process was for you all. So huge thanks to them, and you should be very proud. Also want to extend a huge thank you to the construction workers, the trade partners, the O'Shea Civil team, the O'Shea Iron team, and especially the Benton Associates. Their efforts have truly transformed this park, and we're very fortunate to have such a talented team. So thank you all for your support and being here today.
Thanks, Evan. I'd also like to invite Steve McClure up to talk here with us all real quick. And then we'll.
So I want to congratulate Auburn on this incredible park. I think we learned during the COVID lockdowns how important our parks are. And every few weeks there's a new study talking about how important they are for our mental health, particularly for our kids. And so it's great to be a part of this. It's good to see that we're getting some state funding here. I know it's kind of been a struggle, Republicans and Democrats over who's getting money where, but I think it's safe to say that parks are a bipartisan issue, and so I'm glad that we're getting some funding here for this park. And I just want to say congratulations. By the way, these pickleball courts are like sweeping the nation right now. How many people play pickleball here? Raise your hand. Okay, well I think a lot more are going to start after these minutes. So I haven't learned how to play yet, but everybody's like really playing. So congratulations, it's great to be here. I'm glad to see the city doing so many wonderful things, and thank you very much.
Thanks, Steve. Keep with your past support, with your future support as we try to get more things done. So, the last thing I want to talk about as far as the park before we get to what I consider the really good and fun stuff here is future plans and needs. I guess my best guess is that even though we're here today, the park's probably at about 80%. I'm going to take a break here 1 second. As I was trying to say, I kind of feel the park's probably 80-85% done. There's some things that necessarily I don't want to say ran out of time, but ran out of time and definitely resources to make happen. Obviously, actually the park could have been open maybe even slightly earlier. We were hoping to have the grass looking a little better. Weather and a few things didn't necessarily cooperate with us to make that happen. So hopefully the grass will get better. I think one of the biggest things is we've heard the words pickleball several times already. We're working on getting fencing around the pickleball courts. You know, that's a struggle up there without the fencing right at the moment, but that's probably one of the next things that's in the planning stages to get that done. We intend to get more tables and whatnot underneath the pavilion over here, trying to get those upgraded to some newer ones. Probably the other big project that we're working on is we hope to do something different over in this corner with the flag in the pavilion. Definitely make that an upgraded area that's definitely a feature, as it is Union Park, and that we would like to make that a little nicer on that corner over there. We just got to come together a little better with the plan and get it executed. So lastly, on the finalization of the park, if there's anything that anyone notices that maybe we missed or you'd like to see, whether it's here at one of the other parks, please just let any of us know at any time, because like the surveys showed, we definitely want to hear from the community so we can make sure we're getting things that actually people want in the parks. So, all right, so now comes some of the more fun stuff. We're going to have the mayor come up and talk here in a second, and then after that we're going to, Ben's going to talk a little bit, and we're going to move over and unveil our park sign that we have over here and get the ribbon cutting so everybody can get to enjoy the amenities that we have out there. So, Mayor?
I just wanted to, I don't even know if I need this, I talk really loud, my wife will tell you. I'm an Auburn kid, grew up here, been here my whole life. This park was like the place where you used to ride your bikes over here and you played pickup basketball games. And there were so many people here that you'd have to line up around and you'd have to, get together 5 guys, and then you'd say, hey, we got winner. And you had the characters over here playing, like you had Jim Chambers, and you had Buddy Blackman, and you had Deacon and Todd Sutton, and you got on a team with Eric Newman, and you threw the ball to him in the corner because you knew he was going to make it every time. So I'm really looking forward to this park being what it was in its heyday. The Labor Day picnic is coming back thanks to Joe Aller. And he's formed a committee. He's motivated. Believe me, I've gotten a million text messages and calls from Joe that he's going to make this happen. Come hell or high water. I remember they used to have the Slovenian Fest here, where busloads of Slovenians would come down from Chicago, and there'd be polka music all day, and the bratwurst and all the stuff that goes with the Slovenian Fest. So I'd like to see this park come alive like it was 20 years ago, when people will come over here in the summertime and have picnics under the pavilion and be able to utilize the playground equipment. And so I think this is going to breathe new life into this park, and it's my absolute wish that the citizens of Auburn will absolutely take advantage of this, because it has definitely been revitalized. So thank you very much.
Okay, I am going to try to just read verbatim what I have wrote down, because I think it's crucially important. So before we officially open Union Park, I want to emphasize our commitment to inclusivity. From the very beginning, our vision was to create a park that is accessible to everyone. We've taken extensive steps to ensure that every aspect, from the soft surfacing to the walking paths, even the pickleball court light buttons, are ADA compliant and convenient for all. This park is for everyone. We're very proud of that. To understand the importance of the key driving factors in that vision, you have to go no further than within our council chambers. Former Alderwoman and now, as previously mentioned, County Board Member Tracy Shepard and her husband, Alderman Scott Shepard, have played a pivotal role in the creation of this park. They know all too well the commitment and sacrifice it takes to raise a child that is in a wheelchair. They witnessed firsthand the struggles of finding parks and playgrounds that included their daughter, Megan, and activities other kids enjoyed unencumbered. The Shepard family story inspires and moves all who have come to know them, and we want that story to never be forgotten. So, today, it is my great honor, on behalf of the City of Auburn, to present to our guests, our community, and specifically
the Shepherd family. Megan's place. While Megan may not be with us today to see this beautiful park, may her spirit live on forever in Megan's place, so that all people, young and old, may enjoy a joyful space to play and feel included. Thank you.
All right, so now we'll do the boring part. It's kind of hard to follow that up, the ribbon cutting. At my beginning, when I was welcoming the people that were here, I remiss that I missed the Auburn royalty that we have here today from our most recent pageant. So welcome them, and I'd like if you young ladies could come up and get up here with the ribbon cutting, that would be great. So.
All right, and with that, I officially declare this park open.
All right, thanks everyone. Let's enjoy the park now. We do have hamburgers, hot dogs, and popcorn in the concession stand. As you walk around and look at everything, please stop and get some, enjoy some of that as well. Thanks for everybody for coming. Appreciate it.